Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues as the NCR. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we took over the Mojave Raiders, so we have expanded, I'd say, a little bit decently into these territories. Slowly trying to repair some stuff, but hopefully that should be a-okay. So our airports here are almost ready to go. Well, actually, we don't need a level 10 airport. I think 16 under aircraft is completely fine. Wait, what's going on? The Barons War. There's no misunderstanding within the NCR as to which border is the weakest. It's the northern lands of the NCR, which hasn't seen a large-scale military action or involvement since the NCR 80s war almost 10 years ago. It was during this time that many vulnerabilities with the NCR became clear, not at least of which was the same time it took for the NCR to mobilize and move its military north. When faced with the realization the NCR's military, I have troops up there right now. I mean, it's only 2 divisions. It's like 5 divisions. It's not too bad. Gain national spirit at the Barons War. And 10 others will no longer be a core of the NCR. That's not great. Dozens, sometimes hundreds of mercenaries. Something has happened in No Man at the Cloud High. The Poker family group barons past their prime openly murdered their prime rivals in the streets of Sacramento in a gunfight involving fewer than 50 men and resulting in numerous civilian casualties. This event ignited a power decay of infighting among the barons, who now sent thousands of mercenaries to raid each other's holdings in the countryside and various towns. Dozens of civilians have died, and the unprecedented amount of property damage has been dealt. What's more is the flow of food from the densely populated urban regions of the NCR has all but stopped. This is a disaster that must be brought under control before starvation sets in. Well, that's not great. The Barons of the NCR. Does it, like, expire at any time, or is it just there until I can somehow figure out what the hell is happening? Consumer factories, 20%. Do I even have, like, any factories under construction now? At 61%. That's really bad. It's really, really bad. So, a civil war, which is the thing I was kind of hoping to avoid, might still be on the horizon. I will deploy more troops up in this direction. So where... Yeah, you're a colony state. Are you colony states as well? Colony. So where's the colony states end? Colony. Core. So it looks like this is basically... All of this is no longer core states. And this is probably what would rebel if... You're also part of the Barons Republic. Well, that's not very good, is it? Yeah, salvage bombers. I'd also, like to produce some of those bad boys as well. We're still not building any planes, but, it'll resolve itself eventually. The salvage transports, I don't think are necessary, though. Laser guns, herbal bandages. We can get some basic power armor troops. Which might not be bad. So let's get the salvage power armor. 235 days. So what can I do about that? I don't know if I can really do anything. The causes have joined. Declared war on the causes. Who are the causes? Okay, I guess it's you. So Troll War is basically in a multi-front war. But you're still at war with the Brotherhood of Steel. And again, I can't... I would give you military access. I would let you go kill them. Like, I guess I have to be on a border with them, so... I wouldn't be able to help much. You'd have to really deal with Arroyo. Which I don't know if I can really... I can't help you out there. Keep deploying troops all the way to the far north. Like not half my army, but like a decent chunk of my army is trying to make sure the Brotherhood of Steel never declares war on me. Which of course is an issue. Add tank designer, theorist. Do I need to invest in them? I don't know, actually. Lack of civilian factories. Excellent. This is exactly what I love to see. We need all of them, right? Yeah. It adds basic power armor. Deploy the experimental power armor troops. So does it mean I am researching this for no reason? It might be, so I'm actually going to stop the research for now. I know it's, I spent a little bit of time on that. But don't worry too much. Finding the followers. Money population, recruit population. I don't think I can really get any of these guys. I can get you, but I don't know if I even want them, to be completely honest. And attack on core territory isn't very good, but it might become necessary. Let's put the unpopular. The unpopular genius can be in charge of the army. Put you back onto blue army. Apparently, you don't want to be here. Are supplies really that bad? 21 out of 21? Okay, fair enough. Then I'll have you deploy down here. Supplies down there seem like they're still fine. How many civilian factories? We have 0. Excellent. So we're missing out on some electronics, which I would like to have. But apparently I have not a single civilian factory at my disposal right now, which is wonderful. Reinforcements, research speed. Let us also get another technology. Oh, I just didn't see that. Apparently it just doesn't have a logo. Okay. In my defense, it looks completely empty. So what... Is there anyone that actually has electronics? New Reno does? Does anybody else have electronics? You don't. The Brotherhood do, but that's not a huge surprise. The Desert Rangers do. We are worth the Jackals. I don't think you would want to join my faction, though, unfortunately. I think they actually have a thing that they can join the they can join the Brotherhood. Which, of course, is not in my interest. Yeah, I know I have resources. I know I don't have those. Apparently I have 700... I have 1,000,000 convoys, so... Stop convoy production, mostly. Build some more canoes. Because who does not love a good old canoe? They're fun times. I was probably actually the Emergency Council that I need to do, huh? War in Arroyo. Yeah, no, I just got the research for free. So the Emergency Council, 15 days. And also, let's start building up some power armor divisions as well. We'll deploy them in Junktown as well. I know we're not producing any, so let's produce some of the salvage power armor. Whenever we get some equipment. Which might be a while from now. Actually, we don't need to make this many guns. I mean, they're always going to be important. We don't have enough... We have, like, no electronics at all. Ah! You go to, which one are you again? I think you're this guy. So you go deploy with them. Deploy the special armor troops. Getting us 2 free power armor divisions. Which is going to be very important, I think, to attack the Brotherhood with. Again, if we choose to do so, Arroyo's actually, doing pretty okay. They still would not even join my faction, even right now. So they're actually looking pretty strong. The Sovereign Treaty is doing some good work. So the Emergency Council, well, a buyout, diplomatic mission, or an exodus of wealth. Military, I mean, a military intervention doesn't sound like a bad idea. The situation in the north has thrown the entire NCR into chaos, and dozens are dying each day. There's only so much that can be done in such short notice, and even the troops are being shipped north. in an attempt to bring an end to the chaos, many powerful NCR politicians and military commanders have formed an emergency council to handle the situation. Yet even now, the council has fallen to infighting with two of the most powerful political figures, Flynn and Murphy, clashing during every encounter. Flynn believes that the easiest method of dealing with the situation is simply hire the mercenaries employed by all the barons and redistribute the lands of the more violent barons to loyal ones, such as himself. Murphy, however, believes that this is simply a power play on Flynn's part and thinks he lies with outside help, namely the Brotherhood of Steel, who used to patrol and protect the region. Now, military commanders present aren't fond of either plan, to even now consider ignoring the council and taking direct actions. Well, they all become core. So in the end, everything will become a core. The NCR buyout, oligarchy becomes more popular. I mean, I want to go for democracy, which apparently means just attacking them with everything we have. Oh, but let's get to some electronics. Again, that's weird because it makes us like them more. It adds 5 production. I mean, we get military access to them, but that doesn't really do anything. Stability goes up. Military centers, add 1 outpost. Add -3 civilian workshops, because I'm guessing we're just blowing shit up. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like this is good. So, you know, we'll just go for military intervention. What are they going to do about it? They might start a civil war. That's something that they could do about it, but... You know, they said we weren't putting troops up to the north, and now we are. So, really, we are answering what they wanted this whole time. So, hopefully they don't complain too much. So, you guys are just at war with each other. None of you feel like joining any of these bigger factions. The White Lakes, are you at war with anybody? You're at war with the 80s, but the 80s are just kind of doing their own thing. I'm surprised Arroyo is doing so well, but I guess they do have all their faction support over here. I mean, it could be possible that a war with this faction up to the north might be good for us. It means that we could maybe actually just attack the Brotherhood of Steel and win. No, but they're probably taking like a lot of casualties, aren't they? Current war. It's the Brotherhood of Steel war. They lost 3,000. Brotherhood of Steel's only lost 105 men. So it's a bit hard to say what's really going to be going on up there. So what do I want to research now that we have better trucks? The APC is a little bit hard. Let's get the salvage car. And then as soon as this other tech is done, we are going to start making our factories a little bit better again. Which, of course, is going to be important. Okay, military centers. Apparently, the Caesar Legion's not actually doing anything right now. They've decided that they really don't want to do anything. They're just doing construction repair, which is a bit odd to me, but sure. You do you. Let's get some better workshops. So it'll take about 100 days. A little while. So Shoshone's declared a war on Murtags. The Murtag, they're all... I can't help you. Because you're all the way in the far north. There's literally nothing I can do to help you up there. Other than putting me at war for no good reason whatsoever. Again, I don't want to militarize society. It's not going to help us out. There's a Brotherhood of Steel. They have 10 to 20 planes. We have 90 planes. Do you have any planes yet? No. So you actually like me right now. Nevada... Oh yeah, Nevada agreements. I kind of forgot I completely did that. So these guys are friends with me. For the most part. Somewhat. Just to get rid of this. Don't care about it too much. So, you know, hopefully... I'm not at war with Arroyo. I don't care what's happening with Arroyo. It would be nice if they decide to join my faction, but I've already decided to join this weird faction up here. So Troll Warren is going to die. There's no question about that. We can modify our government once again. I think I do on General Oliver. We need to do Kimball's pledge first, or Kimball's protege, beforehand. We got our military centers. We will just... It's going to take 60 days, but we will eventually get all of our core territory back, and also not... Like, do we have civilian factories yet? The answer to the question is no. Because how much... This is taking up 20% consumer goods, which is really bad. Unsurprisingly. Okay, so we've researched the reservist rifle, allowing our troops to be... The basic ballistics is... And I know it's outdated. Like, how much better is it? It's better than pipe guns. It's 3.14. 2.7. So 18.26 1, 18.261 to 28.610.2. So yeah, that's just outright better in basically every way. Don't show outdated equipment, it really doesn't matter. The research slot. Let's get our industry once again going in the right direction. Construction speed probably actually isn't like that important right now, I would say. Can we do anything that gets our reinforcement rates up? Reliability can go up as well. Let's get reinforcement rate. Yeah, like, these guys are strong. They have a lot of men. Like, are any of you confident with your attacks? No, you think it's risky. You are of the opinion... Like, you're pretty, ready for it. Again, it would be dangerous and very difficult to really push through. So we're going to organize the rationing. We'll finally get rid of this pretty bad penalty. So actually we have a... Yes, we can trade again. I need supplies. I need electronics badly. Please, thank you. Give me what you can. Okay, we got another division here. Guys can go way up to the far north. Are you back to being core territory of ours? No, not until the next tech is ready. So research slot available. What do I want to research now? Radar station, I don't think is really going to be important. So actually we could just... It's like we could improve our boats. What boats do we have the most of? We have a lot of destroyers, which are... Are those the canoes? Yeah, so if we have a lot of canoes, we might as well make our canoes a little bit better. Response boats. Yeah, no, everything looking... I mean, it's looking pretty okay, I would say. Again, things could be better, but again, they could be worse. So, you know, we're not fans of each other. That's fine. Well, Royals, I'm really surprised by how well they're pushing down south. I really don't care about this front line. Like, I'm not going to be at war with the Royal. I'm going to be at war with the Brotherhood. If I'm at war with anybody over here. But can they not leave? There's a port here, so they could go and reinforce their territories, but... It looks like they're just kind of choosing not to. Okay, so organized rationing. So now, are you cores of mine again? The answer to that question is yes. So we've resolved the crisis. Do Old World Wall, because actually I don't know what that does. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, click thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.